Amna Salameh's love for tatreez, the traditional Palestinian art of embroidery, began when she was just 12 years old, after moving with her family from Kuwait, where she was born, to Ramallah in Palestine. Amna found herself captivated by the beauty and cultural depth of tatreez. Her first lessons in the craft came from local women, who taught her how to create the intricate, colorful patterns that have been passed down through generations. Reflecting on those early days, Amna says, "From the moment I started, tatreez has always held a special place in my heart." Now, as a skilled artisan, Amna runs a small business where she not only continues to practice this cherished art form, but also teaches others, sharing her passion with students and helping to preserve this ancient craft for future generations. By creating modern pieces while staying true to traditional designs, she plays a key role in keeping Palestinian heritage alive. Through her work, Amna ensures that tatreez remains a vibrant part of Palestinian identity both at home and abroad.
We are still in our show Beyond the Craft and now in the workshop with our distinguished guest. So please let's welcome all of us, the Palestinian embroidery Amna Salameh. Hello and welcome to our show.
Thank you. It's my pleasure to be here today.
You're most welcome and thank you so much for this amazing invitation. We are very delighted and happy. I saw something amazing here. Every corner there is something here.
Thank you.
Everything you catch it, something beauty here, especially the Palestinian embroidery in the right side of the corner. I saw different decoration and also different styles. So I am curious to know, when did you start to go with this craft and this hobby?
Actually, I learned it when I was small, when I was 12 years old.
Okay.
I learned it in the school in Palestine, and I saw my mom doing tatreez and my grandmother as well. She was doing thob, the Palestinian thob. I started my project in 2014. I was only selling pieces, embroidery pieces. Then in 2020, in COVID-19, I started to do Palestinian embroidery workshops.
So that's the time we say we started to do now, to do the Palestinian embroidery since the COVID-19. We'll talk about the COVID-19 later. I am curious to know about from the scratch, we can say. So you saw it from your family. Do you remember the first time when you seeing your mom and your grandmother sewing and still doing the Palestinian embroidery?
Yeah, I can remember it very clear. See, I moved to Ramallah when I was in grade 7.
Okay.
I was 12 years old,
Okay.
as I mentioned. I live in Ramallah.
Okay.
Ramallah is a very famous country in Palestine with the Palestinian embroidery.
Okay.
Old women wear the embroidery thob. As well, I learned the Palestinian embroidery in the school. In grade 7 in Palestine, we have to learn this crafts.
Nice.
And I saw my mom doing tatreez, the Palestinian embroidery. And I saw my grandmother, Teta, the thob that she made. She made a lot of thob for my mother, my aunties. So I get admired about that.
So since that time in the grade 7, you've been in Ramallah and you saw your family, especially your mom and your grandmother, they are doing the Palestinian embroidery, and even you thought from the school there in Ramallah.
Yes.
So do you remember the first time when you see your mom sewing, your first embroidery from your mom's hand?
Yes, I can remember it. It was a small piece. She was embroidery. It's called shababik.
Shababik?
Windows. Shababik in Arabic.
yes.
Windows. She embroidered the windows. I can remember it. It's small pieces, cubes. I can remember this piece.
I noticed like in the Palestinian embroidery, it's like triangle or square or cubes. This is the main style?
See, the Palestinian embroidery, all the motifs that you are seeing, it's historic.
Okay.
And it's come from the nature. You can see the birds. You can see the cypress tree. You can see, the makhal holder.
Makhal holder. We call Arabic makeup.
Yes, the makhal holder. There is a motifs. The chicken legs, we have a motif, and the comb, we have a motif. So all the motifs in the Palestinian embroidery, it's coming from the nature and the life, the daily life.
So the design and the decoration for any dress, any thob, the tatreez, the embroidery, it comes for the nature of Palestine.
Exactly.
That's amazing. We'll talk about it also in details later. So that's the good thing. When you talk about something, it's referred to heritage of the Arabian Peninsula in the Middle East. So this is the time when you saw your mom, you do the small cubes. What about your grandmother? First time.
Oh, my grandmother, she did amazing thobs. She is from Ramallah, and all her thobs, the motifs, she inspired from Ramallah tatriz.
Okay.
She liked to embroider the thob full tatriz. You know, sometimes you can embroider the pieces with this, some motifs, but she likes to do too much embroidery in the thob.
Nice. So she do too much embroidery in the thob. She took too much time to do one thob, one dress. How long? Like 1 week or more?
She's expert.
Okay.
She told me that sometimes she can finish side thob in 1 day.
Nice.
But usually the thob take long time. Sometimes 1 year, 6 months, 3 months. It depends on the embroidery. How much is the embroidery in the piece?
Nice. So we can say your grandmother, she was expert, and she talks like it's a profession, not like a hobby. That's the good thing in Ramallah. Yeah. And you taught it from the school there in Palestine. Yeah. How was the teaching time there when you were in your mentors and the teachers and the students around your colleagues?
Actually, it was really nice to learn this thing. As I mentioned, I live here in Kuwait, then we moved. So for me, it was a fantastic thing that I learned new things and related to my my roots, my culture.
Nice. So it wasn't a big long table or just like small tables?
No, for us, because we were in the school, it's a small pieces. Okay. We need to practice first how to embroidery. We do it with the small motifs. It's not big motifs because we are practicing, learning.
So the type you are doing, the sewing time, it was an X type, right? Because you are young.
It is, yeah. It's a cross stitch, yeah.
Cross stitch.
Yes.
For how many long terms? All the terms you are sewing in the X type or different types?
No, you mean the motifs? How long we take to finish it?
Yes.
Actually, we can finish it with 3 months. It's like course.
Okay.
Every week we take 1 lesson.
Nice.
It is a small motifs, but every week or every 3 weeks we do a new motifs.
Because that time you are in the 7th grade.
Mm-hmm.
Now you are memorizing something. The purpose when you did this course in the school in Ramallah, it means what? Identity?
It is identity. It's identity, yeah.
This is the meaning of this course because you are young that time.
Yes.
That time did you ask yourself that time, why do I have to do this or not? That time, or you just do it for fun?
Actually, I did not. But when I come back, I realize why we did that.
Nice.
It's our culture. It's our identity.
So it's a good thing, like in the education, then in the Palestine, they teach you your identity, how you do it by your own hand.
And I wish if the school nowadays they take this in the school.
Nice.
It's really important for the kids to learn about culture.
And also, when you're moving back to your home after the school, when you talk to your mom and your grandmother, you show them about your artwork?
Yeah, I have to.
What about their perspective that time?
I remember my mom, she was very happy that I learned, I was small, I learned this skill.
Nice. She told you something? She gave you like instructions, the tips?
Yeah, she told me how to do it with a clean backside because there is a steps that you can move in the embroidery in the backside to be clean.
Nice.
And tiny.
So when you already said to us, you have to be in the back clean from the back of embroidery, it means your ancestors are very accurate when they do any design, right?
Yes, this is, when you see the backside of the piece, it must be very tidy up and very clean. That means you are doing the embroidery in a good way.
In a good way. So how I know it's fake from machine or from handmade?
The handmade, it's thick. When you touch the piece, the thread, the thickness of the thread, you can't touch it.
Nice.
But when you the machine embroidery, it's flat. You cannot touch it. Nice. And there is no energy in the machine.
You don't feel anything.
You don't feel anything. But when you have the hand embroidery pieces, it's also heavy. You can't feel it that it's handmade.
So when we go to the another corner, when we talk about technical stuff, I have to touch it. I will see from my perspective. But it's amazing. Even yours, they taught you how you feel, you know, between the original one from the machine embroidery. It's totally different.
Yes, totally different, totally.
So when you be there in Ramallah, most of the people there, they do it by their own hand?
Yes, all the women do the pieces by our own hands. But
all for the clothes or for different types?
No, we have you mean the pieces? Or,
yes.
Yeah, we do different pieces, not only clothes. Now you can do cushions, clutches, vest, a laptop sleeve, a makeup case, anything.
Anything.
You think about, you can make it with a Palestinian embroidery.
So I know now your mentor is your mom.
Yes, my teta and my mom.
You're their teta and your mom. So every time, still until today, you're talking their perspective and their opinion?
Yes, I come back to them to ask them, especially my mother.
Especially your mom.
Yeah, I ask her, and my teta as well, but my mother is closer to me, so I can ask her about the motifs and how to do this and how I can design my piece.
So did you do your own style of embroidery? If you want to show to them, you have something in your mind?
Yes, I do. Actually, yeah. My last piece, I did it Ramallah chest panel.
Okay.
Usually they made it in the thobe.
Okay.
It's here in the chest. I did it as a vest.
Nice.
Yes.
It's very skilled from you. Do it. How long it will take you to do it?
This piece, I will show you later. It took from me 1 month to finish it. Yeah.
Nice.
Too much embroidery in it.
But you have to be too much patience when you do something like this. So how do you always motivate yourself to do something in you?
Actually,
how did you talk to yourself? Like, let's do it?
I like this.
Okay.
I like this culture. I talk to myself to stay motivated. And I want a lot of people to learn about this culture. That's what keeps me motivated.
So the way you are saying, like, it's like you love this thing.
Yes.
It's your motivation, and you have responsibility to show your identity to the world.
Yes, exactly.
Very nice from you and very noble. So let's talk about when you've been in the 7th grade. The challenges that time.
Mm-hmm.
How was the challenge when you're facing that time when you're young and your fingers are a little bit smaller and shorter? What was the challenge that time?
You know what? When you start doing your embroidery,
yes,
you have to count. It's not only you embroidery.
How many times you're doing?
Yeah. See, we did not like print it on the fabric.
Okay.
With your eyes, you copy it. You copy the pattern in the cloth.
Okay.
And the itamine or Ida fabric. Okay. You have to count, and you have, if you make a fault, you have to you pull it back to do it in the right way. Because, as I told you, it's a historic pattern. You cannot do it by wrong, or let's say you have 10x. You cannot make it 12 or 20. You got me? It's a pattern you have to do this pattern.
So if you have more skilled enough, you can do it.
You have to be concentrate. Patience.
So you know how to count easily, directly.
Yes, I have to. Yeah, it's really easily.
So because you are now an expert and elite level, so the way you see, you know how many times you do it.
But as well, I have to count.
You have to count.
Yeah, I have.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, and you have to do the same stuff.
Yes.
Nice. So we learned something new today.
Yes.
So it's not about sewing; it's about counting.
Counting as well. Yes, we have to count.
So what about the needle types? You have different needle or the same needle?
I like size 24. There is
24.
sizes. For me, there is 2 types of embroidery. You embroidery through Ida fabric,
okay,
and you embroidery in a cloth.
Okay.
For me, I use this needle 24 DMC in both fabric.
Both fabrics. It's the best one.
It's the best
one.
Because
Because you have too many experiences
yes.
before. So I want to ask you, how many times you failed?
Oh.
Countless times?
Till now, wallah, till now. Yani, okay, I don't want to say that I'm expert, but long time I embroidery. But still now I have to count. If I do something wrong, I have to take it off, start again.
So the way you are mentioning also, so the way the Palestinian embroidery, it's like a lifestyle.
Yes.
If you fail, you have to go forward. You have to be patient. Something is not take as a granted. It's not easy, but it's not difficult.
Exactly.
Always you have to do.
You have to do always.
You have to do.
Yes.
So even your grandmother, your mom always encourage you, yes?
Yes.
Did you challenge yourself with them? You have challenged with them
Yes,
sometimes?
I remember with my mother
Yes.
in COVID-19.
In COVID, what did you do in COVID?
My mother, she did laptop sleeve.
Okay.
And me, I remember I do in my sister dress, I do a bird here.
Okay.
But she faster than me, my mother. She's the winner.
So, and the gift is, the prize is? That time,
sorry,
lunch, the one that time, the prize was lunch or gift or something?
It's gifted. For my mother, it was gifted to her friend, and for me, for my sister, I do the pattern for her.
You pattern for her?
Yes.
Nice. So it's like a good thing, like the challenging with your family and your heritage. You make it more excitement, so you do always together. You have a workshop in your home? Instead of here also?
I have a small, let's say, a small space for me. Yes.
So small
space for me.
All your
for my
family
project.
working at the same time?
Not always, not always. Yeah, not always.
Nice. So like the good thing, like I learned from today, like it's a family business, it's a family hobby, family heritage, or they are taught from generation to generation, like a legacy.
Yeah, sometimes they told me maybe genetics because your grandmother liked to do this. I don't know.
So when you hear this word all the time, like same like your mom, same like your grandmother, how does it feel to you?
When I hear...
You did same like your mom.
Okay.
How does it feel to you? When some people like compliments you, like you are same your mom's style, your grandmother's style.
I feel proud, actually.
Proud, huh?
Yes.
So that's why you're always also here. We are very proud of you.
Thank you.
So after we heard about this excitement, we are very curious to see your artwork. So are you ready?
Yes, ready.
Always ready. So dear viewers, we already, now we have to go to another corner to continue our show Beyond the Craft with our distinguished guest, Amna Salameh. So stay tuned with us. We are still in our show again, but in a different corner with our distinguished guest, Amna Salameh. It is a different corner right away.
Yes.
So, different location. I see too many books I saw here. Is it important for any person who wants to go to the embroidery, he have to teach himself all the time, reading books all the time?
Yes, it's very important. If he really passionate or like the Palestinian embroidery, he must have some books, see the motifs, read about this historical traditional art.
And also about the traditional arts, we already told us in the other corner, you did this vest, right? It's amazing. Can you show us more about the vest?
This one, as I mentioned,
looks nice. And
yes. This one, as I mentioned, it's Ramallah chest panel.
Okay.
I took it from Ramallah thobe.
Okay.
I embroidery in the fabric. We have two types of embroidery, Palestinian embroidery. We can embroidery in a fabric, as this, and we can embroidery in Itamin, Aida fabric, as I mentioned.
Okay, can
like
you give me this one?
Yes, please.
Okay, let me check this already.
Yeah. This, you can use it as a laptop sleeve or iPad. I embroidery in Aida fabric, Itamin. It's called Itamin, yes.
I saw already, I get noticed, like this, like for the tablet or for the laptop. Yes. You told me before, it's a little bit heavier here.
Yes.
I feel it's heavy already.
Heavy and you can touch it?
Yeah, even it looks, no, it's normal.
Yes.
Handmade.
Handmade.
It's not flat.
Yeah.
You can see the distinct ones here.
Yeah, the threads.
The threads, yes. And it's all a little bit wide. The way you're doing the sewing here, it's too much tight. So the way you're doing here, the sewing, I saw the distance. You're counting here? You put the needle?
Yeah,
can you show us more?
Count. See, like this one, the cypress tree, okay? Let's say it's, you look up, let's say like you have 10 across. Okay. The other line, it's 8. So you have to count to get this shape.
Okay.
If you make 10, 10, 10, you will not get this, the cypress tree shape. Nice. So you have to count.
But actually, it's very accurate. I like the way when you are looking to it, dear viewers, it looks like it's from the machine. But it's not from the machine. It's all handmade. Imagine this, all we call it the laptop or only the tablet case. It's a handmade. How long it would take you when you did this?
This one, 1 month. It took me 1 month.
1 month, huh?
Yeah.
And the way it's very clean. I'm curious. Let me check inside here.
Yeah, open it. You can open it.
Yeah, even the zipper, you did it by your own self? See the inside?
Actually, no. I only like to do embroidery.
Nice. The way you put this is original.
Yeah, it is.
Original.
Yeah. I like to use leather.
Yeah, leather. And let's talk about this one, the small one, the small pouch here.
This?
How did you do it already? Can you show it to the viewers?
Yes. It's a small,
yes?
It's a small pouch.
Okay.
You can see. I put here magnets, easy to close. Nice. I use 3 motifs.
Okay, which are? What about the 3 motifs?
This one, which area you mean?
Yes.
Yeah, this is from Ramallah area.
Okay.
I really like the Ramallah tatriz.
Okay.
I use 3 pattern of tatriz here.
Okay.
This one.
So 3 design.
Yes.
It shows all about the history of Ramallah.
Yes.
So your homeland, we can say, your home area.
Yes.
Yeah, nice, from your family. And the way you're doing the design here, when you first time you showed this for your mom, how was her reaction that time?
She was very happy.
Very
so
happy.
Proud. Yes.
So proud, huh? Yeah, it's already original. You can see this is a mistake, huh? It's okay.
The thread come up. You can see.
It shows it's original.
Yes.
And the way you did here for the vest.
Yeah.
There's 2 colors here.
Yeah.
Which
you can see it.
Purple.
Right.
And
red.
Yes. Purple and red. That's why it took too much time here because there's different colors here.
Too much colors. Yeah. I use.
I told you before, cubes. triangle, and also square, all together.
All together.
Why
yes.
did you thought to do this shape?
Actually, this shape it's not ready. It's ready-made. Let's say it's ready-made.
Okay.
It's as I told you, it's a historic. So I take it. I design it with this frame.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can see I reflected mirroring.
Mirroring.
So I like this pattern. So I did it.
You like to fill everything.
I really like.
This is your style.
Yeah. I like the embroidery to be full in the piece.
And this is the needle 24.
Yes.
With the needle 24.
The MC.
That's why. So this kind of handmade and work, it will take too much challenge. Tell me about the challenge for the professional level now. Now you are here, I saw like a person, he's very professional and he's very expert as you. So what about the upcoming challenge for this one?
It's a traditional culture, as I told you. For me, the challenging is I have to be updated with the design and the model.
Okay.
To be modern. That's the challenges.
So how about the research all the time? You check the websites, you ask any person?
I have to look for the style, the models for every, let's say every year or generation.
Okay.
I have to see the models. So I use the Palestinian embroidery with my design. I design. So I mix some patterns together
in a different style.
In a different style, yes, in the modern style.
So did you have did you been into different courses to taught yourself all the time, or you just do your own research?
I only do my own research because, as I told you, the pattern is historic. So what I only do is the style, the modern style.
So you always ask your parents all the time?
Parents, researchers, yeah.
So what about now new family? Your new family support with your husband. How is the motivation all the time with you when you do something such an artwork?
See, as a wife and a mother, I don't want to say it's not easy, but it's really challenging.
Challenging?
Yeah,
yes.
It's really challenging. But you know, my husband and his, let's say, متفهم, he's...
So it means like your husband is already understanding
all
about your situation and your
he supports
family.
Me.
Support
and he's supporting me.
So what about his perspective, his opinion with you all the time? He always encouraging you to do something different.
Yes. He's really encouraging me.
Nice. So let's talk about now the tools and the fabric. We talked before about the needle. The needle is 24 DMC.
Yes.
So what about the different tools? I know like there is 5-6 tools. Basic tools for embroidery.
It's a simple, you know, the tool is not that expensive and it's like you can count it in your hands. We need, first of all, we need the fabric,
okay.
The Itamin, IDA fabric, okay, there is accounts for this. I use 11 and 14.
11 and 14.
11 and 14, but for me, for beginners to teach them, I used to bring 11 count, okay?
Nice.
This for the Itamin, and the needle, scissor, the thread, and the needle reminder,
yes,
and the threader. To make it easy. Yes.
Yes. So I am an amateur. If I want to be professional in embroidery, I have to bring all these basic tools. All of them.
All of them, and you have to buy a book or search in Google for the pattern.
The techniques. What about the techniques?
The techniques. I teach them the techniques.
Okay.
You have to learn it from someone. So let's say the method, how to embroider it.
It's have a certain basic method, different methods.
See, in a cross stitch, it's only one method.
It means
it's how to move, like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
How to move and count.
Okay. So like for the X, 1 and then
Imagine
2.
you draw X in a paper.
Yes.
But you have to remember where is the first.
So it will be like this. This
yes.
style?
Yeah. 1, 2, okay. 3, 4.
Okay.
And there's another way I teach them diagonal.
Okay, diagonal.
Half a cross, not full cross.
So like for the X's?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, going up. Okay?
That's it.
Then you're going down backward, close the cross.
Different style.
Yes.
Vice versa.
There's 2. Yeah.
There's 2.
Yeah.
So the way the technique. So I know when you do something with the needle, it's not easy. You have to be too much accurate. But when you be too much like in this kind of profession, you get used to it without looking to the. We can say.
Yani we can say, but I have to look at the piece, yani between and between.
Between and between, you have to be cautious all the time.
I have to.
You have
because
to
you know, as I mentioned, counting is very important. If you miss one cross, You have to redo it.
All about focusing.
Yes, focusing and patience.
And patience and focusing, and you have to count all the time.
Yes.
So you have to live the moment, we can say.
Exactly.
So is it a good thing? Like it's like a therapy. When you do
embroidery,
it's a therapy.
Usually I tell my participant that this is a therapy, and there is a research. They said the handmade craft is a therapy. So
to make you like feel more relaxed.
Yes.
And you will be isolated from we call it any circumstance happen to you in the world.
Exactly.
So did you want to teach? Do you planning to teach somebody embroidery, like to do your own courses?
I did.
You did?
I did already. I did, as I mentioned, from 2020 COVID-19, I started to give workshop, almost for 4 years now.
So you did it online first, then you started to do?
A bit online, then I start, when they start open, I start to do it one-on-one.
How do you see the attendance? Is like a huge people like into embroidery, or just like a few?
You know what? When I started do the workshops in the beginning, too much people attend.
Too much people.
Yes.
How does it feel to you that time, people coming to you and fill the table and also the hall?
Yeah, I was happy and stressed at the same time.
Yes.
But I was happy because I want to teach a lot of people about this culture.
And the way they are inspiring, they are listening, they are focusing, and they're always asking you.
Yeah, they are really like this art.
So how does it feel to you now, Amna? You are a mentor now. So I know the responsibility is different.
Yes.
When you do something, you have to be thinking. Did you think about your students, or you just want to follow your passion and you do extra?
No, I really think about them.
Nice.
At the same time, yeah.
But the good thing, even you are thinking about them, you don't feel too much stressed, or you just go to the flow and you start working?
When I start, I get stressed, but now it's a flow. No, I do not get this stress.
You just be doing your role.
Yes, yeah.
Nice. So it's a good opportunity for you, like you did something, you learned, and now you're teaching. So now you want to implant the legacy for everybody, especially for your kid also?
Yeah, my daughter, I teach her. She liked to attend my workshops sometimes, and she liked to do tatriz.
So what about her first tatriz?
You know what? You will be shocked. I don't know, the kids have a good imagination. She bring a leaves, leaves. She start embroidery in it.
Nice.
And maybe after 2 months, I saw this picture in the Google that you can embroider in the leaves, you know? I don't know, mashallah, they have a good imagination.
Maybe their generation and their era for social medias.
I don't know.
And they are smarter than us.
Yes, maybe.
Nice. Thank you so much for being with us today. We are speaking to the Palestinian embroidery, Amna Salameh. She already sharing with us about her artwork and her passion and all the techniques about the Palestinian embroidery. I hope you enjoyed our episode for today. Hope you enjoyed our segment. See you next time and have a good day.